This advertorial structure always works for pet brands. I see pet brands doing this a lot, like Pet Lab. There's a lot of pet focused advertorials that always structure the same way, and that I've noticed. And a big thing is they ask a question and then they instantly give general kind of symptoms that your dog might have to know the signs of whatever issue you're telling them their dog has. So in this case, this advertorial, which I briefly looked over only, it's dogs aging. So they're talking about dogs aging, accelerating, and to know the signs. And then they just say struggle to rise, collapsing back down, cloudy eyes, limping. If one of these applies to your dog, they're going to be like, maybe this applies to my dog. Because as soon as they see one of these and they notice that's what happened to their dog, they're going to instantly get in like their owner, their protection mode, where they're going to want to read more and make sure their dog is safe, right? This is kind of fear that's instilled into them once they see, the signs, and once they read the signs, and they put it pretty early in the advertorial. And generally, you can literally just put anything, even if it's like untrue, if it's just kind of believable, like constant sickness, rashes, infections, even just general stuff like if your dog sits down a lot, or if your dog drinks a lot of water, like you can just call them out. Like if you call them out, they're just going to read more. That's just how it is, especially for pet owners. So when you're writing advertorials for your pet brand, if you got a pet brand or you're selling like a cat product, dog product, whatever, just know that the owners and the people you are selling to, the owners of the pets, they're very protective, and their animals are very important to them. So you gotta get after the emotion that they have towards their pet. Okay, that's very, very important. And generally for every advertorial, you kind of want to tailor it towards your target prospect. Okay, these guys for pet brands, you just do this. You can give them a bunch of symptoms that they most likely have, and these are all clear signs that your dog's aging is out of control. And then you can it's like a free pass. Like you just have to include something like this in a pet brand. I mean, they just work. It just works. That's it. And generally, like, of course, you want your advertorial images to tell a story and to make sense. The only thing here that I didn't see is like how this works, because it just looks like a serum bottle, which is, like what ingredients are in here, right? If someone's skimming, I would rather have like a heading, at least one heading, as to why this is different than anything else and why it actually works, because I don't actually see that here. But yeah, generally if you're running a pet brand, just do that. It's very simple. Also, you could put like this type of stuff works. Like if you put like a dog that's like sad, pet owners love animals. So when they see one that's like hurt, they're just gonna get emotional, right? See, look at it, it's crying. That's just, some things that you want to include when you're writing for your pet brand. And if you need an advertorial, I make advertorials for e-com brands. You can message me on Instagram and X, and I can help you with that.